All right, y'all. So let me just put some of these crackhead comments to rest. So, I do what I do. My fitness has always been important to me. Um, until the day I die, as long as I got breath in my body and the capability of doing it, I will never stop taking care of myself. So basically, this ain't no big deal to me, but I just want to show y'all how people love to talk. So I did a video, right? And where I was sitting, um, I just basically showed someone a technique that I use when I curl weights. So where I hang, like I have a pair of 60s right there on the floor. This is just when I do my, inside the house, whatever. I got it. Y'all seen my gym, right? So I hang here and I curl. So here's a motherfucker that said the reason why you hanging them is because you can't curl them properly. First of all, dumbass, when you isolate here and you're curling, right? You know what you're doing? You're muscling it up. I'm not doing this shit here. You don't. Aries never do this. You never see me swinging the weights, right? So in other words, what he's telling you is I can't stand here and curl the 60s, right? Without doing this. The dude said, he's like, I'm 285 pounds and I got to swing to curl the 60s. That's what he said. All right. That's what the motherfucker told y'all. So basically, you see that right there? 60s. Okay? So for me to curl 60s. Do you understand what I'm saying? This motherfucker made that comment because what he basically was trying to not say is for whatever reason, I hope you can't curl 60s. So basically, what I was doing with the 60, let me show you. Okay, here again, the 60. I lean over and I'm curling it. Whether you can tell or not, I'm curling it, okay? Isolating. The same way, when I was younger, right, when I was a kid, and I was curling 25-pound dumbbells. I was kind of doing this. You understand? This guy told me, he said, let me show you something. He said, how long you been curling these 25s? And I don't remember what the time frame was, whatever. He said, now I'm going to show you something though. He said, this way you're going to get the most out of your workouts. He had me stand against the wall, right? Flat against the wall. Push my lower body out just a little bit. So my back is flat against the wall. He said, now curl them. And I swear to you, I'm curling them motherfuckers, man. Them 25s felt like they was like 25 pounds heavy. I'm like, what the fuck? Because now I'm not doing those momentum swings. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not doing those momentum swings. Now I'm doing it with just my biceps. All right? Now, 25s. Okay? So what I'm saying, I wasn't doing this. This is not what I was doing. Back then, I was going, because this is what I saw people doing. I was about 16. This is what you call momentum swings. So no, I wasn't doing this. That's not what I was doing. Now, the fact that I just stood here and did 60s is nothing new to me. Now, in the video, what I was showing this person was the same with the isolation. But what I was saying is me, I'll lean and I'll do, see, the camera's not low enough so you can see, but what I'm showing him is, if I'm leaning and I'm doing this, I'm not using anything other than this. Not my shoulders, not my back, my triceps, nothing. I do that with the 60s as well. I do it with 65s. I can curl heavier than that. I ain't worried about trying to prove shit to people. But I wanted to show y'all, people just don't think that people work hard. They don't think that people got that, everything they got to be on something, or they're lying about something, because this is the type of scumbags y'all are and the type of people y'all around. So, let me give you a little something here. I was showing the guy, these are 15s, just a simple shoulder exercise, right? I go all the way to where it's like I'm trying to make my shoulders, the back of my, I'm trying to make them like, it's like I'm squeezing my back together, right? To get that extra stretch into the shoulder, and I feel it, right? And I was showing him. Now with the 25s is what I do. He's here. I said, you can do them at the same time. I said, but I mix it up. Where I do one at a time. Sometimes I do two at a time. Now, I'm just showing the guy exercises. But when I was sitting down in the video, you can see the 60 behind me. And then I did the isolation. My neck strap, everything, same thing. With the neck strap. And the purpose of the video is because there's people that have equipment, but they think that they need an actual big ass gym, or you can't get, no. And I'm just showing them. I asked the guy, what did he have to work with? He told me what he had to work with. So I said, okay, cool. Then I'll show you some drills. I'll just show you some things to do. He said that he has 5-pound weights. Now, I said, do you throw punches? These are 5 pounds, but these are actually for, these, that's what this is for. So I'm like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got some 5 pounds. And I said, yo, you can throw punches with them. Right? You can throw punches with these. Good for the core. Check this out, y'all. Now also, what I was showing him, simple equipment that you can have. In fact, the guy that I was talking to, he ordered some of these for himself. We used to use these back in the day. I got the ones connect to my waist and connect to my ankles as well. I mean, so stuff that you did 10 years ago still work. 100 years ago still work. It ain't stopped working. Y'all know what this is? This is just to carry it. Connected to something. All this is something that I've had for a while. Okay, and that goes back here. Okay, and we with this here. That's what this is. Okay, that's what this is. That's what this is. Right? That's what this is. And then I square up, just both hands. Sometimes I set the clock for like 3 minutes, like a round. And for 3 minutes, I just do this. 3 straight minutes. No breaks in between. No stopping. I just do this. Then, second round. Right? I get into it. Third round, switch up. Orthodox, same thing. Right? Same shit. Right? Fourth round, I go back to hit. Or I might just uppercuts. Right? Straight uppercuts for 3 rounds straight. 3 minutes straight. Right? So that'll be your 4 rounds. Right? A little cardio in. So here, right? 3 straight minutes. 3 straight minutes. And I set the timer. I don't need 60 seconds in between. There's only 4 rounds. But I'll do that just to get a sip of water, breathe, and then go. So now if I just did that for 3 minutes straight, round 2, right? Because you don't want one side to be stronger than the other. You want to equal that shit out. So, and I'm ambidextrous, man. So, you know what I mean? But so I go southpaw, but I'm throwing everything, right? Round 3, or round 3, orthodox. Then round 4, just nothing but uppercuts. And all this is cardio. That's all. Jump squats, of course, jumping jacks, everything. You can't have a big upper body and then your legs look like you got polio in them and shit, right? So everything we doing, all this is about influencing just positivity, man. You know what I'm saying? So when you guys get out there and you don't know like what you're supposed to be doing, and I can show you dudes. And here's the thing. You got to look at your work schedule, for example. Like, what does your daily routine consist of? For example, I hear people say shit like, they'll say shit like, I go to the gym and I do 4 hours of weightlifting. Nope. You're in the gym for about 4 hours. But you're really not working out for 4 hours. You probably did about 1 hour and 10 minutes worth of work. Because most people, they take all the time in between sets, 3-4 minutes. Right? And then they'll do whatever their little sets are, and they take too long of breaks in between. So you're not even working out close to 4 hours. You're in the gym for 4 hours. Now you go back, go home, shower, sleep, go back to the gym and do 4 hours of cardio. I mix my cardio in. And I do trunk twists also. I like to do this when I walk. When I'm jogging, I just jog. When I'm walking, I like to do, you know what trunk twists are? Usually people take a plate and they do this. And you're squeezing your core at the same time. Now, it works. But I like this better. I feel it more. When I do the trunk twist and I'm punching with it, I just feel it more. My obliques, my abdominals, everything. My gut, I feel it everywhere more. Okay? So, this is not about, this is basically just fat burning. This is just about, endurance. Because these are resistance bands, of course. Well, all of this, I'm trying to, work with some dudes, let dudes know. You don't have to, like right here on this floor, I'm going to tell you what I got on this floor. I got a pair of 15s, pair of 25s, pair of 30s, and a pair of 60s. And all my actual, all my equipment is out in the, So, I have my walking pad right here. I'm inside my house. So this is what I do when I'm inside the house. Okay. But you always got people. You understand me? I don't know, y'all think I'm some little motherfucker or something, man. I'm 255 fucking pounds. I don't be showing my shit off, but Nick motherfuckers always want to question your shit, man. I ain't no little dude, man. I'm not no weak motherfucker. So, hey, I'm 285. I don't give a fuck if you 385, bitch. Let me show y'all what else. There's several things that I have. In the gym, I have my conditioning ropes. These are called battle ropes. And what they are, okay, they are a different version. There no ropes involved, but it's the same effect. And because they have the spring action, right, you're doing the same thing. So the same things that I would do out there with the, what you call it, I'm doing it right here, right? You got different brands that make these, right? You got different exercises that you do with these. You know, even with your step lunges and all this shit. I mean, all this, right? This is all, you know, with the abs. You hold them right at the waist. You turn, like, there's so many different things that you do, okay? What I'm showing people is, no, you don't have to have a gym membership. If you don't, it's better to invest money into something that you can do on a regular. By the way, if you decide to do these, don't do this shit. Because I just seen a motherfucker pop himself. This shit will hurt. You know what I'm saying? But you keep them out in front of you because they spring. So they, you know what I'm saying? They do this. So what you doing, everything, the target is your shoulders. Right? And that's how I was going to do this video anyway. But I had to address this shit right from the beginning because I'm like, motherfuckers kill me. It's like I said, when you hang around with a bunch of liars, I'm going to do some light shit in front of y'all. I'm going to do some light shit. I'm going to show y'all. I want you guys to understand what's true, what's real. So I'm going to do some forearm exercises with y'all. I'm going to go through the whole thing. Y'all know Aries ain't never been no bullshitter, man. Know what these motherfuckers be thinking, but so this is for your forearms. I'm gonna do a whole forearm workout with y'all. We got the 17-minute mark. Now, what I do with this, now I know people, like my cousin got a pair of grips, metal ones. Y'all ever see the metal ones? And you squeeze them motherfuckers and they just ain't budging. For you to ever get to that point, that's for motherfuckers who's naturally, their bone structure, like they're naturally like 300, 400 pounds, like big, burly, naturally 400 pound, 450 pound motherfuckers, because their bone structure is different. Their hands are huge, right? Let me show you something. Now, see how this is made, right? This is the cushion for your forearm. So that's how you put it on. You put your hand through there. Your fingers go up in here. And you get it comfortable, right? Now, now this is for your forearms, right? You can't really see what it feels. You see, you can hear it. It feels more effective when I hold it back, though. Right? I'm gonna do 100. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 30, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. Now, when I hold it back like that, it just I feel it more. When I do it with my arm up, I feel it more in here, which is why I want to feel it too. But when I do it and hold it backwards, I feel it here, and I feel it a lot in here as well. Now, same thing. And I'm going to do it. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 2, 3, 4, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. for, you know what, 90, 100. Now I gotta do 20 more here. I don't know why I did 80. I don't know why I stopped at 80, but so. All right, so that's 100. Now, that right there, forearms. Now I'm gonna show you this little thing that I use, right? But I have two of them. The reason I have two is so I don't have to alternate, right? I could do both hands at the same time. Okay, you got your grip, okay? By twisting, you can set it to how hard you need it to be. Now, the point is, and this is like what I was saying about the grip that's really tough. I got one too, it's a silver, got it upstairs. The whole point, the more reps of anything you do, this got 5 pieces to it, by the way, y'all. All right, you get the blood circulating. The more blood flow you get, that's where the results come in. All right, now, this is what the 5 pieces look like. That shows you your grips, right? This looks like a little stress ball, right? Like an egg. Squeeze that. These are for your fingers. Okay, so you working your fingers as well. No, with the exception of your thumb. But this works everything. Right? Put your fingers in here and you got this ring. Same thing. Now, I'm going to show you. So I just showed you everything that I just showed you. There's just the second thing in this bag as well. I got 2 so I can do both hands at the same time. This is one time where it saves time, but you're getting the same workout. You're not skipping anything. You're not making a shortcut. Okay, I'm going to do this whole thing. And then I got one more thing that I'll probably show you off the shoulders that I do. Just, all right. So for starters, we're going to start with this right here. See how it's made? Now the thumb ring is a little wider than the rest of them. So, plus you got all 4 fingers on top, right? So the thumb should be on the bottom. And your fingers, you're going to put your hands in this way, not this way. Up. You put it on every finger. I do like 120 of these, whatever. That's how that goes on your fingers. So these are things that I do, man, that people, you know, I told y'all I train differently, man. I do things that people don't do. And it's amazing to me, man, how people sleep on what works. This is all equipment. I bought it, paid for it. But people have you thinking, like, I do have a gym in the house. So, you know, but I'm saying, with what I have right here, I'm telling you, now, all you're basically doing, and you feel that shit all up here in your fingers, you feel it everywhere. And this helps your grip too. Even though you're not squeezing, in this one, you squeeze on the other ones. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20, 30, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100, 10, 20. And you feel that shit all the ways up to here as well. Yeah, you feel it. And this is what I do. You know, there's other things. Now, a lot of times you see people, they take the easy bar. That's what it's called. You know, bought the loops in it, which is cool as well. But if you don't have an easy bar, okay? And these are things, I think I bought this little kit for like $5, something like that. Now, the second thing we're going to use is the ring. And we squeeze these. I do like 200 of these. And sometimes what happens is your hands get tired. That's cool. And you got to stop for a second. That's all good. You know what I mean? But the point is you're doing it. So we're doing the forearms right here. 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. 100. Now what happens sometimes like now, is your hands get sweaty and the ring kind of slides in your hand. So you got to try to you got to feel it. I can't even tell you how to do it. Like, you just got to feel it to try to keep them from sliding. 1, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. I feel it in my hands. 90, 10. It's 100. Now, when I do those, you feel it here, but I feel it all the way down to about here. That's what you want. So you're working here, here, and your hands as well. All right. So from there, we go to this. Now with this, you don't do it like that. This, you kind of like dig your fingers into it like this, not like that. Because this defeats the purpose just doing like this. You do it like this, right? Set it in the most comfortable place that you can, right around that curve of your thumb, right? And you squeeze down like that. And instantaneously, right here, you feel it, right? Same thing. You're going for 200. 10. And plus, it's making your grip stronger. So when you lifting heavy weights, just say for example, I'm gonna start over. Say for example, like when I do calf raises and I have like heavy weights. Now I have a hex bar and out as well. But when you're holding something heavy, what's the first thing happen? Your legs can hold it, but your grip, right? So now your hands will be that much stronger to hold that heavier weight as well. So you'll be able to get those reps in. You see like a person they're doing calf raises, they're doing this, right? And then what starts happening when they grip starts slipping, they start going. Because they're trying to hurry up and get the reps in. It's like, nah, this right here is for that grip. So let's start over. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and I'm squeezing it hard. 60, 70, 80, 90, 10, right? And plus, like I said, your hands don't get sweaty. The goal is 200. So even if you stop in between, because your hands are cramping, it's just like, damn, okay. Set your goal different. Don't have to be 200 from the gate. I just, this is what I do. And of course, you can do more. I don't want to, but I don't need to. That's the whole thing. I'm good. I do this twice a day. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. And this whole thing takes about 10 minutes or less. Yeah, it's because I'm talking to you guys. All right. Now, mind you, 2 of these exercises, your thumb is not involved. That's what I just did, and with these right here. Okay, and with the ring, so that's 3. But with the, yes, you're that's why you get everything. But you're good. You're good. But this is where your fingers are strong as well. So this is directly for your fingers. When you do this here, anytime you're doing like a squeezing motion, you're going to get it in here as well. But this, unlike the other exercise, now the other exercises you are using your fingers as well. So strengthen your fingers too. But this is directly for your fingers. Now it has this little loop on the outside. So that goes, right? That part goes on the top. You line your fingers up. We're going to go for 120. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20. And this is also good too, because you know what? It's the weakest finger on your whole hand, your pinky. So you're basically just with all your fingers. So your pinky's getting in on the action as well. All right? What exercises do you do that involves your pinky, right? So that's what you're doing with that right there. Now, like I said, this is a 5-piece kit. Now, what you're doing, we have here. And of course, it would make sense to set them both to the same exact amount of pressure. Now, the only way I would do something different is if one hand was stronger than the other. So you would set that other one to where that other hand is able to, get as strong as the other. Like I said, I'm ambidextrous, so I can do the same thing with my left as I do with my right. All right, so 120. Right now, I should have said that first. These can be a little uncomfortable when you're squeezing because you got to remember, you just got this hard plastic and it's kind of like digging into your skin. So at some time, you stop because that little sensation gets a little overwhelming. So you try to get them as comfortable as you can. We all got different hand sizes, but that's how that goes. So sometime you're going to stop several times with this, maybe just because of that. All right, let's go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And this one is sliding a lot. Now, also, I don't want it so easy that I can do the 120 straight up. So that's fine if you have to chop it. But the goal is 120. 70, 80, 90, 100. So you got 20 more. And your hands do cramp, but this is all good. It's work. They slide as well. 100. 10. 20. And we done. But that's forearms. Now, however you break your workouts down, this is what I tell people, because a lot of times what discourages people is how long a workout takes. I work out every body part every time I work out, but I target one particular body part. Meaning, I might, let's just say, for example, I might target chest today. So if chest is the target, tomorrow I might do shoulders as a target. Day after that, biceps and triceps. Day after that, abs might be the target. Day after that, legs might be the target. So that's what I do. Now, in between sets, I try to take maybe 20 seconds in between. Now, if I do something like, for example, when I'm doing like jump squats, it takes a little bit longer because you get winded. You get more, by the time that third set kick in, it's like, okay, you might take a little bit longer, but I'm just, and you understand what I mean? I don't sit down. I don't like to be too stationary. I'm doing this right here in a little small space because I just don't want to move my camera because I got more videos to make. But anyways, that's what I do. Now, this I mix with push-ups. Remember back in the day, they had the old school chest flexors, like the handles on each end, bar, right? That's all this is. Just a different version of it. Now, you can do it this way, and you also can do it this way, right? Which is the hardest way, they say, right? Okay. There's 3 different positions that you do this in. But I usually, when I do this, but for the camera, I'm just going to do it for y'all, for the camera. I mix it with push-ups and tricep push-ups. Everything you lift, your arms is involved. This is for the chest. Here, and up top. So when I mix it in with the push-ups, I feel it even better. And everything, like I said, it's not, I don't like to take these long breaks in between. Now, for this, when you're squeezing, you're not targeting your arms, you're targeting your chest. But I see a lot of people doing it. And I see a lot of people doing this right here. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Slow down. So, you can do a clip of 25s, 4 sets of 25 push-ups, tricep push-ups. This right here. Now, in this position where I'm holding it down, right? I'm feeling this in nothing but my chest, right? The next position would be here for the middle. Same thing. The next position is up, right? It's the same thing. So what I do, I'll do the 3 sets here. Then I'll do push-ups. I'll do triceps. Then I'll go into my regular push-ups. Okay. I don't think I need to do the whole thing, but just to show y'all, because I ain't get my workout in yet. And where my camera is, you can't really tell, but this is what you're doing. And the target is your chest, not your arm. So in your brain, think chest. You want to feel it right in that chest cavity, right? Same thing. So when I go up here, same thing. And I feel it all up. But that's what I have for that. Now, with the tricep, plus I got a jump box, which y'all can't see right here. I have a jump box. And there's all sorts of exercises you can do in that jump box. Even just with standing up on one leg and going down, switching legs, whatever. There's so much you can do. My neck strap, of course, y'all know what you do with that. Now, if you do get a neck strap, I will tell y'all this so you avoid breaking your equipment. You also, avoid hurting yourself. If you're not sure about your neck strength, there's nothing to be scared of. But a lot of people, I don't know, people in this generation scared of everything. But for me, this is what you do. My neck strap maximum for the strap itself is 25 pounds. So I don't put more than 25 pounds on it. Can I do more than 25? Yes. But I'm good. I don't need to. You can take a towel, really a towel, and just basically, right? You pull it down and just, right? Now, and the reason why I would prefer a towel over like something elastic is because the towel is not going to slide. You put it like high up on the back of the head and you just, right? And you're actually going to pull to where even if your arms are going up, you're still doing it. You can take the towel, tie it around one side of your head and pull this way. Now, when I use my neck strap, I use my head to turn this way. And of course, I go up and down, which I don't feel like doing all that because now I'm here on my countertop. But yeah, I was just showing people that shit, man. So y'all know, like, man, you don't have to have like 1,000 pounds of weights. You don't have to have, like, you can work with what look like much and nothing. It probably won't look like nothing to people that don't know what they're doing. But everything. Also, too, for your shoulders, let me show you something. So, with these 30s, right? Now, you can do shoulders, and you can do them here. That's nothing wrong with that. But so you really feel it and get that full effect in your shoulders, I like to turn them here, and as I go up, push all the way up. Turn as I come back down. That's how I like to do. Okay? Now, the amount of weight you use, that depends on how strong you are. The thing is, you want to get at least 12 to 15 reps in. I know a lot of people, they lift so heavy to where they can only do 1 or 2. And like, I don't know if their goal is they just want to be strong. I'm strong as fuck, so I don't know. Or they trying to enter some type of strongman competition or something where they just lift nothing but heavy shit. But, okay. Just as a demonstration, these are 15s. Now, I showed you how for here, right? Also, curls. Now, those are the 2 exercises that I would do with these right here. Now, also, with the 25s, right? I like to do kickbacks, right? And of course, when you do these, you have an arch. You bend at the knees. You don't stand straight up and hunch over. You know what I mean? Take that strain off of your back. And you here with the kickbacks. Also, for the lats, I do these here. You might not see a lot of people do these, but you feel them in your lats. Okay. And I'm just giving you something I could do with these dumbbells. Now, what I'm doing now, I would be doing the 25s, right? Did the curls, did the lats, kickbacks. Also, for my back, I sit down on my squat, right, and I basically, come up here, and you feel that in the back. That's the target. Then, of course, too, you got your side laterals for your shoulders. Did I miss anything? Oh, yeah, and of course, with the 25s, Now, I'm saying 25s. You might need less than that. And the reason why 25s just feel perfect. They just feel so perfect. You don't want to fuck your rotator cuffs up. Your joints and ligaments are not meant for you to put that strain on them like that. So if you have to strain, and my thing is this, when you start having to do this kind of shit here, right, it's too heavy for you. If you're doing side laterals, you got to do this, it's too heavy. You should be able to just, you understand what I'm saying? Okay. Man, shoulder's burning already. I don't want to do too much because I got to eat and I got to actually do my workout. I ain't get my workout in yet. Okay. Another thing. For your triceps, and you basically just here with it. Now these, I'd be doing with the 35s. So with the 35s, I do another set of curls with the 35s. Everything is in triangles, in threes. Now, you can circuit train to where you're mixing the body parts up, like shoulders, then do something arms. People work out different. Or you can just do all biceps first, all triceps first, all shoulders, whatever. Or you could just mix it up. Either way, it gets the job done. So, with the 35s, like I said, curls. And with them, I like to curl at the same time. And I can kind of do it like on a different angle, hit a different part of the muscle, for your triceps here. Now, mind you, this is after using the bull worker, right? The chest flexor. Mixing that with the calisthenics. And so, yeah, the 35s. That all would be, that's how I clip them up. All right? Now, shoulders burning. Now, with the 60s, I basically do shoulder shrugs. And that's basically here. And I'm trying to make both sides of my back touch each other when I go up. So I'm going up as high as I can, hold it for a second. I'm not doing this. That does nothing. All right, I'm here. Just hold it for a second and squeeze. Okay. Then what I do is I hold the 60s in front of me. I bend, and you got to find the proper way to do this. And I'm not using one bar, I'm using two dumbbells when I do that, right? So I squat in front like here, and I pull them up here. All right? So that's what I do with those. And then I go overhead, the 60s. That's simple. And then you got your whole, now, of course I'm not going to get on the floor with the abs and show you or whatever, but there's several ab exercises that you can do. I mix mine up. So again, it's all preference on what you're doing, what works for you and whatever. The one thing that you don't want to do is try to find a comfort zone. Now, when I say comfort zone, of course, I don't mean safety. I'm talking about finding something that feels easy and going, oh, I like those. No, it's not what you're looking for. Now, for me, also, let me show you something too. Don't ego lift. All right, don't ego lift. Best thing you can do is work out injury free. Now, I have 2 of these and 3 of these. Okay. Now, of course, with this, you don't know how this works. The thing you're going to experience with this at times, okay, and I still use it because I like to go down and come all the way up to my feet, okay, which I can't really do on this one. But that's the only advantage this has. Now, does this strengthen? Yeah, but here's the problem, because I do abs every day as well. Even, when your day off from the weights and all, abs is every day. The problem that you're going to have is when you do this, you're going to have them days where you just have pain in your wrist and in your forearms due to you using this. Okay? So, when I'm using this, right, it works. Yes, it always has worked. But when the pain, if you get that pain in your wrist and it's like, wow. So you can also wrap your wrists or whatever, but it's going to happen. Okay. This one has this little screen that, without I don't even ever use it. This is the knee pad for your knees, and trust me, it's thin, but it works. You will have no knee pain. Okay, from the floor. What I love about this one, you won't have any wrist pains. Because you see how this is made? You put your forearms here. See that? Your forearms go here and you here. And you come up, you get the same effects. Actually, I think this, I even feel it better. With that one, you're working more than your abs, but this is strictly your abs, right? And you feel it. You will never have wrist pains. Look at where your hands are. Your wrist has nothing to do with it other than holding on to this bar and being connected to your damn hands. You will never have wrist pains or forearm pains from using this. I recommend this, okay? Workout injury free. Don't ego lift. Ego lifting is just not necessary, and more than likely you're bound to get injured because you're going to do something the wrong way or too much of something. Now, I have 2 floor mats here, and this is what I'm telling you. Got my walking pad. I can just fold it, put under whatever. Again, just as what I have right here, I can get a full body workout in. And a lot of people, like I said, they ego lift. And they get to the point where they think they have to have so much weight. And though, yes, I have a gym. I always have had one. If I don't have a local gym closes, I can't get to it, then what I do. So it's great that you can have your own stuff. But if I didn't have that, just having this, I'm still good. I mean, I can do squats. I can do everything right there. Now, a lot of people, they look at people and they want a certain look. They want to do a certain thing, but they don't know how to go about it. So they just start doing whatever. I just gave you something that you can do. And I'm telling you, I can like break it down where I actually do an actual full workout and show you what I'm doing. Of course, I move the camera. I just put on my tripod, step back where you can see what I'm doing. It's no problem. It's easy. But just showing you that. Because there's a lot of people, they're like, yeah, man, I got to start working out. Man, I got to start this. I got to start that. And then even like on camera, there's times where I did videos shirtless. I wasn't doing to show off nothing. I was just chilling in my house. I feel like doing a video and I was shirtless. So what? But people, like, they don't see you and they think like you stopped or something. Fuck what I stopped for. Like, no, I'm still solid everywhere, man. But always will be, man. But yeah, this is what people do, man. And they get to the point they want to work out. They start watching all these different videos, First thing people start talking about is supplements, and you got to take this, you got to take that. Man, listen, just work out. As far as eating goes, I'll tell you one of the easiest things you can do. Whether you cook or whether you buy food, stay away from the fast food restaurants unless you're going to really put the workout in the day, because that's the stuff you want to burn up, then you want to put the protein back in your body, right? Baked chicken. I eat the same things every day, just about. Depends on, I will, certain little things might change here and there, but like for the most part, every day I have salad. I take baked chicken. You can go to the supermarket and buy baked chicken. Okay? That shit gonna last you 3 or 4 days. Maybe, depending on how much you eat, the shit lasts you a whole week. So every day I have a chicken salad. Now, what you put in it, I put tomatoes in mine, little small sweet tomatoes. I put tomatoes in mine. What's the damn cheese I use? But anyway, then they got like these little walnuts. I mean, that's just, it's preference, but that's what I eat the same things every day. And I put that in the dressing, whatever, just preference. But I have a chicken salad every day. Put it like that. I eat a lot of granola. Sometimes I take a small bowl. I might put a little milk in it, or sometimes I just eat them straight. Okay. This is shit, and this is wisdom. I'm telling you this is because this is stuff that's going to last you. This ain't something that you're going to eat in a day. So every day you buying it. No. It'll help you save some money. If I'm not having chicken salad, I have tuna salad. But I'm eating baked chicken pretty much every day. I eat it with salad. I eat cucumbers, tomatoes throughout the day. No cookies, donuts, and all that. So throughout the day, all I'm eating is vegetables and baked chicken, or tuna. Depending on now, yeah. Sometimes I'll make spaghetti, meatballs. I try to stay away from pasta, but I burn that up. You understand what I'm saying? I burn that up. So yeah, I'll eat egg whites, boiled eggs, cream cheese, peanut butter. I eat the same things. This is what I'm telling you. So if you go by these people trying to tell you about meal plans and this and that, and you might be talking to somebody that's doing far better than you are financially. So it might not bother them. Everybody can't spend $700-800, okay, a month on supplements, because if you look at the prices, a lot of this shit, yeah. Let me show you something. Let me see if I still even have one. All right. Let me. Okay, I'll tell you what. I just use this for example. And drink water every day. This right here, when you was in school, they said drink 8 glasses of water a day. Well, yeah, every day. Make sure you drink water. Let me tell you something. Those supplements that you buy, and you spend like $80, or you might go to Walmart or something and get one of them. Those little 25, 30, they like $35, right? The tub is this big, right? That fucking powder stops like right here. Like literally. It's less than half full. So a scoop of this every day is a scoop of that. And here's the problem with it too. Target, Walmart, all these different places that you find, ShopRite. The biggest problem that you're going to have with them is they discontinue what becomes your favorite. They no longer have it. Now you got to find another brand. Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, all that dairy stuff, that stuff is going to mess with your stomach. It's going to cause you to have to go to the bathroom, all that kind of stuff. So if you're going to do anything with the supplements, I would suggest you go plant-based and make a smoothie out of it. Now the problem is, when you start depending on supplements, you got to keep taking them. Whatever you gain from them, when you're not taking those supplements and you start going, damn, I don't look the same, that's when the frustration starts to kick in. That's when the discouragement starts to kick in. And you got to damn, you know what I'm saying? You start thinking like, damn, what's going on? And if you don't have the money for this stuff, this is what I'm saying, to keep these supplements. I listen, man, I didn't grow up taking supplements. I grew up just doing everything natural. So I don't need any of that shit, man. All right? This is all natural, man. I don't need any of that shit. All right? Forearms or everything. I don't need any of that shit. And y'all see me standing here doing this shit in front of you, so you know. I don't need any of that shit. I ain't never hopped my ass in no cryo chamber. I don't need no ice bath, none of that shit. I just deal with the soreness, and I don't need any of that stuff. Don't get it in your mind that you need it. Don't get it in your mind that you need it. So, all right, I got like 3 or 4 of these in my cabinet right now. Just oats. These are ones with protein, okay? I got a bunch of this stuff, y'all. But this stuff will last. This is what I'm saying. So I'll take like... You understand? And this one, me and my son live eating these. And the bag is still full. We had this for like 3 weeks now. It's almost empty. You understand what I'm saying? So, if you want to use a bowl, this type of stuff, like throughout the day, I'll just take a little handful of them and just eat. So throughout the day, this is the type of stuff I carry with me. So throughout the day, I'm able to actually, you know, put, I'm able to eat with something, okay? This is pretty much almost gone. You understand what I'm saying? You can easily, you can buy it, you can make it yourself. However, you prep your own food, whatever. Baked chicken. Whether you eat the skin or not, bottom line. And as far as the tomatoes go, this is what I'm talking about. I like to get these right here. Cucumbers, tomatoes, all I do, and of course I always wash all my stuff off before I eat it. All right. The cucumbers, the same thing. I skin them down, cut them, and I eat them. Now, whether I want to make a salad out of it, that's up to me. All right, because I'm about to eat. I'm about to make that chicken salad right now. Now, I could go with something else. Yeah, ricotta cheese. That's what I use. And that's just preference, man. But yeah, ricotta cheese. I'll put y'all on something else that I do. It's up to y'all. But I'm getting ready to get my eat on. Something else I do. Let me show y'all. And I also pretty much eat soup. But I eat this. I love this. This is like the best soup I've ever had in my life. Now, it comes with these little packets inside of it. Flavor it, right? This isn't, okay, so you see. This isn't ramen noodles. All right? Something like it. The reason I'm telling you that is because it don't taste the same. You could do the same recipe I'm doing, you're going to go, but it don't taste. Trust me, I tried. Now, what I do with this is this. When I boil this, I use 1 packet. I'll put an egg or 2 in there as well. And whatever seasoning that I want to add to it is on me. But what I add is a little chili powder. A little garlic salt, a little bit of paprika, and onion. Now, sometimes I take the green onion and chop it to little pieces and put it in there. It depends. But if I run out of green onions, I always got backup. But that's the brand. Okay, put the egg in there. Now, Japanese like to do it with an egg yolk. It's kind of still yellowy and runny. Now, I let it all dissolve in. But the egg turns to the egg with a lot of protein, man. A lot of. So, that is pretty much what I eat all week long. This is by choice. This is what I like to eat. So, yeah, the ricotta cheese is what I use in my salad. Sometimes I get like the walnut, the what you call the cranberry with the walnuts mix. Put them in there. Use the raspberry vinegar. Let me see. Or did I use it? Let me see. Did I use it all? No, here we go. Now, this, even if it's a different brand, that particular dressing with the ricotta cheese, these tomatoes, the lettuce and all that, whatever, with I said walnut. It's not, yeah, walnuts with I like that combination with the cranberries in the pack together. That's just what I like. With the ricotta cheese, and I put the baked chicken in there. I cut the chicken up, put that in with this, and this is pretty much what I'm eating all week long, man. And this stuff lasts. Now you can put breadcrumbs, whatever the hell you want to put in your salad. That's on you. But that's what I do. So I'm telling y'all this because these people, they will have you losing your damn mind, trying to keep up. And you're sitting there adding up all this, damn, now I'm spending all this extra money on supplements. And you might not be able to afford all that. I can afford it, but I can't. Y'all know what I mean, right? I don't need it. So I can't put myself in that frame of mind. What am I depending on the supplements to do? So when they tell you should eat 5 to 7 small meals a day, right? Can you do that at work? But I can take those grains. I'll put like these in lunch, you know what I'm saying? And all throughout the day, I'm able to, you understand what I mean? So I'm constantly feeding my body without having to sit down and fork, spoon, just little whatever. That depending on what you do, depending on your schedule and how you work. That's what you got to base everything on. Consistency is everything. Knowing what to do, knowing what to eat, knowing how your body reacts to different exercises, knowing how your body reacts to different foods. But I'm going to tell you, if you're going to use any protein powders, make it plant-based. Make it plant-based. And hopefully, wherever you're getting it from, you can always find plant-based, because that dairy stuff is going to mess your stomach up. I tell you, it's going to have you in the bathroom. And outside of that, fruit punch won't bother you. But most places you don't even see. Like I said, they're not consistent with what they carry. Just eat healthy. Just eat natural stuff. Just eat. You ain't got to, everything you eat got to be, something you can't enjoy. That's why I eat the way I do, because I enjoy what I'm eating. I'm not focused on somebody else's opinion of me. And I eat, well, because of this and my calorie intake, and I multiply this to all that goofy, stupid, whatever, man. I eat what I eat, and I feel great. My energy is up. Everything. Walk for at least 30 minutes a day. And I don't care if you in a house, you can jog in place, jumping jacks, just walk, just lift your legs, just at least 30 minutes a day. At least just 30 minutes a day. Just at least. You can do that. Anybody, you can stand right in your house, turn your damn TV on, and just stand there, okay, for the next 30 minutes, this is what I'm doing. As opposed to just sitting down doing nothing. 30 minutes a day. You can jog in place, you can mix it up. In that 30 minutes, jog. Just make sure you're lifting your legs. Make sure at least for 30 minutes a day you're doing this. Move your arms, okay? Don't walk like the Flintstones with your hands straight down. Just make sure for 30 minutes a day you're doing it. I make sure I'm on my walking pad for 30 minutes a day, or I'm doing exactly what I'm telling you. I'll jump, but you know, whatever. But I like to hit the parks and all that stuff and everything. But 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes a day. You do that, you're gonna burn fat. You're gonna start seeing results with the consistencies of your workouts, and make sure that you're not. Don't work out and then go eat McDonald's, man. Don't work out and then go and, you know, that's the stuff. If you're gonna eat that before, because that's what you want to burn. Put the protein back. Like right now, the salad I'm going to eat, I'm not going to put the chicken in it, because that's where the protein is coming from. But I will have some chicken later. You understand what I'm saying? With my vegetables and stuff and all. Yeah, and the same thing. Go to the supermarket, man. Get you some cucumbers. Get you. You know what I'm saying? And then just snack on it throughout the day. This shit will last you, as opposed to every day. You're out buying food. And then if you don't cook, it's definitely the best thing for you, because that baked chicken will last you the whole fucking week. Throughout the day, get you some granola. Get you this is what I do, because I know I can rely on that. It's gonna be there, and I know how I like to do it. And the thing is, I never feel bloated. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you don't eat throughout the day, when you finally sit down and eat, you're gonna pig out. And that's where the discouragement starts to come in, because you're looking at your body like, damn, man, yesterday my stomach looked trembling. Now I look, damn, what the fuck is going on? And people just get to the point, they start slacking. And then you're not consistent with your workouts. Just get what you need. I eat that soup. And even with the soup, sometimes, same thing. I'll chop some chicken up, you know, baked chicken meat now, and I'll put some chicken in there. And eat with or without it, it's delicious, bro. But at the end of the day, that's what you want. Nobody want to sit down and eat and say, I would say, well, your meals are not for the taste, it's for the protein. Like, man, listen, enjoy your food. Just stay consistent with your workouts. That's all. And whatever you do, understand, it's your health that comes first. I don't give a fuck if you got billions of dollars. If your ass ain't healthy, you ain't gonna live long enough to enjoy it all, right? You want to live. Especially us black folks, people getting heart attacks in their damn 40s now. What the fuck? Like, what? Early 40s, heart attacks. Like, no, man. So, just take your health serious. Enjoy the journey, man. But if you want it, every day, do your tricep push-ups. Do your push-ups. You know, I got a pull-up bar out there. Oh, shit. I almost forgot. I got a pull-up bar and all that stuff. Dip machine. My bad. I almost forgot, y'all. Damn. Now, this is just extra. All right, this is just extra. This is a little something I picked up. And, work. And by the way, fellas, I don't like the man purses. I don't like the way it's called. See this little small bag right here? Now, whether you wear it here in front of you, or whether you want to switch it up, wear it in the back, either way, this is my style. I don't like that shit wrapped around your waist and it look like a damn pocketbook, man. Never liked it. All right. Let me show y'all something else I got. I forgot. I almost forgot, man. I almost forgot. All right. This right here is called the ripstick. Now, it comes with several bands, right? See the two bands that's around it already? Okay. Then you got these right here. Then you got the thicker ones. Now these are the harder ones. Now I'm going to show you what's going to happen through time, because these are just basically rubber bands. Now, doing this shit, like, no. That's not how you do it. Eventually, through time, the elasticity is going to not be the same. That's probably when you take these and you double them or put them on top of the ones that's already on here. Because eventually you're going to have all of these on. And these are the stronger ones. So to you know, keep it as long as you possibly can. Right? Now for the company, we'd probably have to call, order more bands or something. Now, how long exactly these last, I don't know. That's why I said this is just extra, because this is something. Let me show you what part of some of what you can do. Now, part of what you're doing with this is this. This shit works though, and I'm powerful. I'm telling you, you feel it. That burn is crazy. Now, with this right here, the idea, and this is for shoulders. This is strictly for shoulders in your back. Okay. But what you do is you have it at your chest. You go out and come back, right? While keeping it stretched out. Is you know, the best that you can. All right. Now, the workout that I was taught to do with these, this is what I stick with, right? 20 slow ones, 30 fast, 20 slow, 30 fast, which would be actually like 1, all the way back to your chest, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And I already feel that shit just from that one set. Now, 15, 20 seconds in between or whatever. But then you go 30 fast. 1, 2. 30. 1, 10. 20. 30. Damn. Damn. That burn. That's what I love though. I feel it. And this basically is all for the cutting and the shredding. That's part of this. Right? These are things, and this is what I'm saying. You might not have a whole lot of room in your house. You might live somewhere where you don't have room for an actual gym. But you have room for some equipment, some pieces you can put together where you can get an effective full body workout. That's the whole point of me telling you what I'm telling you guys. 20 slow. Ten. 20. Feel it back here too. Now, let me just get through it. Now this, I had this about 2 weeks. This right here. And I already do shoulder work and all everything, of course. But these little, it's like polishing your furniture. Everything is little touches, man, that you get. Okay, now I'm gonna do the 30 fast. And I'm always touching my chest. 20. 3. And you feel that burn. One of the things when you've been doing something long enough, you know when something's effective. Not, I just feel sore, tired because of, but the workout itself is effective. Now this, you can do the same thing, but overhead, right? And you feel it. You can do the same process of 20 slow, 20 fast, but behind the head, even from doing it with this grip, there's a couple more exercises, which right now I gotta eat, y'all, but a couple more exercises. I'll probably do a video using just this for y'all. One day, just this alone. It'll be a lot shorter, of course, and then we'll just go through it. and I'll do like the actual workout. But yeah, hopefully, man, you guys who want to get into working out, and again, you think you don't have enough equipment, man. You believe me, there's a lot that you can do that you just don't think about because you're not aware yet, man. But look, let me show y'all something. I didn't really want to move my camera, but I'm gonna do it for y'all. Let me show y'all something. That right there, that's all you need. That is all you need. Along with what I showed you with the chest flexor and all that, this is all you need. This is what I'm telling you guys. You don't have to have, you know, an actual full gym. Like, you know what I'm saying? To do what you got to do. You just got to know what you're doing. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you guys on the next one.